Praise be to Jesus. Hello, everyone. Charles with you here. It's Sunday morning, September the 30th. I'd like to talk to my subscribers here for a few minutes. I posted a video, just an hour ago or so, and I used a free service, that generates a voice from text. And the first thing I said was that I wasn't feeling well. And I don't want you to think that I have a cold or anything. That's not what's going on. I just, I'm emotionally upset and confused as to what God is calling me to do. Now, I could see on one hand where God wants me to use my own voice, regardless of how bad it is and how bad my pronunciation is, um, because there's something that comes from a real human voice. There's an affect that has value to it, and I recognize that. Um, on the other hand, the the channel, I've always understood God wanting me to start this channel to offer an alternative to mainstream Catholic media. In other words, give the other side of the story about how um, many people view what's going on in the papacy. So it's really about education. And then it's up to the person to decide whether they're, for or against the kind of papacy that Pope Francis has going and his reforms. And um, so I'm really, I'm really caught between these two things here. Now, I mean, in all honesty, I have to say that it's um, it's hurtful when I get comments. I suppose a lot of them are trolls, just sent by the enemy to upset me. When people make comments about either my voice, my reading ability, my pronunciation. So a lot of these, I mean, sometimes I, say, I'm sorry, this is not one of my strengths. I mean, it just really isn't. You know, um, but if I felt that God was really calling me to use my own voice, um, then I would just continue to do so, and just disregard the comments. Many of you have left comments before that you wanted me to use my own voice. Um, but I'm feeling more strongly right now that um, that there's a lot to be said for, and a lot to be said for using a professional reader. And I found one online. Oh, it's $100 for a month. Um, well, it's a lot cheaper for a year. It's only $600 for the year, so it's twice as much by the month. But I thought I'm going to try this out for a month. It does a lot better job than the free one does, and so I think tomorrow my Social Security money comes a little bit after midnight, in a wire transfer into my Social Security debit card. And so I can go ahead and purchase this for a month. Um, now, I occasionally are going to um, have things to say about a certain story, and the person reading, whoever, Jane or Martha or John or Bob or whoever I choose to read a particular story. If I have something to say, I'll say commentary by Charles, and I'll give my thoughts about that. I know some of you may not like this, but I think I think for people, I mean, a lot of you who are on the channel, just I think like 98% of you agree with, or we all have the same sort of perception about what's going on in this papacy. So, it's good for you to keep up with the news, so, you can continually, reevaluate and assess what your own thinking is and, keep track of what's going on. But at the same time, every day new people are joining the channel. Now, I really don't know how many people. I mean, there could be many, many thousands of people that Jesus has brought to this channel that just reject the channel because they don't like the reader. Which is not, that's not a reason to reject it, although I understand it. But I think the technical part of what I've done is about what Jesus wants now. Um, so I think we have that straightened away. And if I can professionalize the reading, I think I think that'll be helpful. Now, like I said, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to purchase this product for a year. Well, I couldn't anyway because it's $600, and I'd have to save money for a couple of months in order to do that. I just want to try it out for a month, or at least, um, unless something unforeseen happens, maybe in a week I'll stop using it. I mean, I don't think so, but who knows what's going to happen here. So, maybe occasionally I'll get on and use my own voice to talk about one thing or another. But, I hope you understand that the purpose of the channel is to educate people, and that's the important thing. And I think, me spending $100 a month, or at least for this month, in charity to reach out to our brothers and sisters in a professional way. I think you can understand that, and I hope you do. Um, and we're just going to go with this. I'm just going to go with this professional reader, and that'll start tomorrow. So, you can put some comments in the. You can go ahead and make some comments about what it is I'm talking about. Maybe I've overlooked something here. Maybe I need to reconsider based on what one of you or a few of you might say about this. So we'll just leave it there for right now. And I like this product. This is this is a good quality product. Of course, it still doesn't have the affect to it, but the reading is more. It flows better, and it's good. It's about as good as you're gonna get. All right, and I'm allowed, because I'm paying for it. I'm allowed to use this in a commercial way, which is for like YouTube videos and whatever. I mean, I make a lot of videos, so $100 a month. I mean, it's not even going to come out to like $1 a video. So it's a good investment, and so I'm just going to go ahead and go with this. All right, so perhaps I will say for the last time, well, at least for a while, or maybe not. Who knows? Maybe I'll be back on in 2 hours. You never know what God's gonna do. you know, you got your head going one way, and you get turned around in a hurry. All right. Well, enjoy your day or evening, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.